It's primary day in California, and thousands of people are heading to the polls right now.
That's right. Some of those ballots will be heading to the LA County Registrar's office in Norwalk, where our Gio Insignares is right now. Hi, Gio.
Hi, Pat Rudabay. Good afternoon to you both. That's right, a steady stream of people coming on by, and most of them cars directly behind me. I'll step out of the way so you can take a look, because there is one right there in front of us dropping off their ballots at this ballot drop box. That has been the most significant type of crowd coming on through, and then a number of people going inside at the voting check-in table and then casting their ballots in person. However, there's not a big line there to call out, but that certainly doesn't mean there aren't a lot of people coming out to vote, because according to the LA County Registrar, you have 646 vote centers open across the county through Election Day. This, of course, being one of them. Those vote centers open until 8 p.m. tonight for anyone who still wants to cast their votes in person. And those who still have that vote by mail-in ballot, you also have that 8 p.m. deadline to drop things off. There are also more than 400 drop boxes countywide. Of course, one of them here as well. All of them bolted down, regularly collected by 2 election staff, and monitored with help from law enforcement and community partners to make sure that they are safe and secure. Now, throughout the course of the day, we also got to talk to a number of voters taking time out of their day to come on out and cast their votes. Here's what they had to say about the importance of making their voices heard.
Get out and do it. We need to. It's very important to vote.
It is something that we need to take pride in. I know a sticker is very silly and trivial in terms of, when you're in school and you get a little golden star, but in reality, it is a badge that you need to wear with honor.
It's very important to get out, for everyone to get out and vote, because this is our only chance in life to make a decision that affects us the rest of our lives.
Election officials said earlier this afternoon, so far more than 900,000 ballots have been received. Again, that's according to election officials, and those numbers are expected, obviously, to keep going up. Out of those ballots, 45% are drop box, 6% are in person, and 49% are by mail. Again, those numbers obviously going to change throughout the course of the night, and as those ballots are counted. There are 5.8 million registered voters in LA County. Now, compared to June of 2022, officials say we're up about 2 to 3 percentage points ahead of where we were then, so things outpacing 4 years ago. And officials also want to remind folks there is still time, a few hours left to get out there.
The message that we want to send to voters is there's still time to vote. If you're holding on to that vote by mail ballot on your counter, now's the time to fill it out. Take it and drop it at one of our 424 ballot drop boxes that are located throughout the county. As long as it's in that box by 8 o'clock tonight, that is a valid vote.
And another mention by election officials earlier this afternoon is that no significant issues have been reported so far. Things are running very smoothly. And of course, once those polls close later this evening, then comes the counting process. And we know that can be slow at times, but they're emphasizing that that is simply just part of the process. Everything is going to go smoothly. We'll, of course, be keeping our eye on that. For now, reporting from Norwalk, I'm Gio Insignares, CBS LA.
Gio, thank you.